So there's been a lot of debate about whether or not people should wear masks when they go out into public. Those who say that you should wear a mask, even though you're not showing symptoms of having coronavirus, say that, well, if you aren't showing symptoms of coronavirus, you can spread it to everybody if you don't have a mask on. If you have a mask on, then there's a chance that you can prevent you accidentally spreading coronavirus to other people. But that may actually be blown out of the water today. Hey everyone, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show. Chairs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Yesterday there was a headline out saying that the United States probably could have done more of a targeted shutdown instead of shutting down the entire nation for a couple of months, and it probably would have saved the U.S. economy more than what it cost the U.S. economy. And today we're learning this from the World Health Organization. Now, I will preface this by saying the World Health Organization, they are a bunch of liars at times. They stood behind China and the lies coming out of China, but this is news from the World Health Organization. Asymptomatic spread of coronavirus is, quote, very, very rare. That's right. If you're asymptomatic, it's very rare that you're going to spread coronavirus to anybody else. This from the folks over at CNBC. Government responses should focus on detecting and isolating infected people with symptoms. According to the World Health Organization, preliminary evidence from early outbreaks indicated that the virus could spread even if people did not have symptoms. But now the World Health Organization has come back on this Monday and said, no, that's actually pretty rare that happens. Coronavirus patients without symptoms are not driving the spread of the virus. Now, folks, this is important to remember because one of the reasons we shut down America and why some states and cities continue to be shut down despite the protests that we've seen over the last 12 days is because of those asymptomatic people, the folks who are these super spreaders, the people who have no idea that they've had coronavirus and they could be spreading it to other people, the people who are must wear a mask so that way they can prevent, just a little cough sending out coronavirus to everyone. The World Health Organization now says don't worry about them too much. It now casts doubt on concerns by researchers that the disease could be difficult to contain due to asymptomatic infections. Some people, particularly the young and otherwise healthy individuals who are infected by coronavirus, never develop symptoms or only develop mild symptoms. Others might only develop symptoms until days after they were actually infected. Preliminary evidence from the earliest outbreaks indicated the virus could spread from person-to-person contact even if the carrier did not have symptoms. But the scientists over at the World Health Organization now say that while asymptomatic spread can occur, it's not the main way that it's being transmitted. Quote, from the data we have, it still seems to be rare that an asymptomatic person who actually transmits onward to a secondary individual, said the head of the World Health Organization's Emerging Diseases and Zoonosis Unit at a news briefing on Monday. Quote, it's very rare. Government responses should focus on detecting, isolating infected people with symptoms, tracking anyone who might have come into contact with them. She acknowledged that some studies have indicated asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic spread in nursing homes and in household settings, but they say more research is needed to truly get an answer. But to this idea that asymptomatic people are spreading the virus, all over the place, no, doesn't look like it's necessarily true. Though they still want you to wear a mask just to be careful. Listen, we're learning so much more. It seems like every day, every week about coronavirus, and it really does put into question, why did we shut down the greatest economy in the world? Why did we shut everything down? Did we really have to do that? And it appears more and more every single day the answer is a strong no. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Have a great day.